the most constructive way to get in to the deepest meditations almost instantaneously, especially if you unlocked all of your chakras, or your primary chakras, your main chakras, the chakras we focus on in meditation that go up the center of your body from the root to your crown. When you practice semen retention for a long time and you have lots of ojas driving Kundalini up your body to your crown, when you finally get that Christ oil in your brain, that's when the visions come, and that's when you can do this. When you've unlocked your third eye, your heart, and left and right brain coherency. And bear with me. Right now I'm walking on base next to the freeway, so you may hear cars. I apologize. I'm gonna try to keep this as simple and sweet as possible. What the crucifix represents, I've come to realize, is actually a very specific way of breathing, visualizing, and meditating in order to reach the deepest states of meditation, which can lead to samadhi, enlightenment, deep awakenings. Obviously, focus and attention always starts in your third eye. So you have to have your third eye unlocked. You also need right and left brain coherency. You need to be able to send energy to the left brain and the right brain, back and forth coherently. It almost feels like your energy or ojas is moving in a circle around your third eye. What it's really doing is trying to go back and forth. What it's doing is literally trying to enable and activate left and right brain coherency. Because the whole point of semen retention and awakening isn't just to become the best version of yourself, it's to unlock the tools in order to do so. And in order to do so, you will literally need to have left and right brain coherency. You need to be able to use your left brain and your right brain back and forth coherently. So it starts with focus. Your energy shifts to your right brain, back to focus, third eye. You'll feel that pulsating in your third eye. You will feel that pulsating in your right brain. Then you go to your left brain, you'll feel that pulsating. And then you go down to your heart. You notice the crucifix is being shaped further down to your heart. The energy shoots back up to your third eye, and then you shoot that energy up to your crown. You keep doing this over and over. Right brain coherency, third eye. Left brain coherency, third eye. Heart, third eye. Crown, third eye. And you do that until eventually, just like Sanskrit tries to explain deeply the symbol you focus on in order to awaken or reach samadhi. It's much deeper than that. I'm not getting into that. It's very complicated. You will see that symbol. You will literally see the crucifix. You will see the shape. It will become very bright the longer you do this, especially if, like I had mentioned previously, you unlocked all of your chakras and you're awakening already. If you haven't already awoken, and you didn't unlock your third eye, and you didn't unlock your heart, and you didn't unlock your crown, and you don't have right and left brain coherency, then this should be your #1 tool, because this will unlock all of that. Practice this every day. Imagine with your eyes closed during meditation, you're focusing on your third eye. When you feel it throbbing, if you need to touch it, you can simply say, Om. Then shoot that energy to your right brain. Feel your right brain throb. Then your left brain, feel your left brain throb. And this is much easier if you practice semen retention, because you will have ojas that will actually enhance those sensations, and you will feel it much more deeply, which is what semen retention is. Essentially, it's understanding your energy. You can put that energy where you want it. That's how you ascend. So then you shoot that energy down your heart. Once your heart feels like it's throbbing, it'll shoot that energy back up to your third eye, and you'll have enough trajectory to shoot it up to your crown. Now, it might take a while to blast through your crown, because ideally, that's the goal. Your crown is actually above your head. Most people think it's at the top. It's not, it's above. And you'll know when you've blasted through your crown, because you'll feel like you're dumping karma And then all of a sudden, the connection happens. The connection that every person that has ever been enlightened truly understands, and something that I only just finally understood this year, because I had the surreal, vibrant experience of enlightenment, although temporarily. The heart builds enough momentum and energy because of years of semen retention, seminal conservation, seminal ascension. You have all that Ojas that builds up in your heart, where Ojas settles, where a Kundalini settles, and suddenly it blasts it up right to your third eye. You have that energy, you have the momentum, you have the trajectory. When you shoot it up, you'll feel Kundalini lightning bolts that are kind of all over the place and sporadic. Sometimes it's thicker than other days, depending on how much Ojas you have in your system. Once that Kundalini, which you need to open your crown, blasts through your crown, you'll almost feel like there's something of a halo at the top of your head. And guess what happens? You start drawing a circle counterclockwise, the same way our galaxy flows, the same way our solar system flows. And that is the halo around saints' heads. So I just explained to you what the crucifix means, how you can use that symbol and tool wisely to awaken, and the sensation of unlocking your crown. You draw that circle, and when you do, you're gone. You open the portal, bam, you're gone. You could be gone for 5 minutes, you can be gone for 30 minutes. I've been gone for hours, but I always come back. What it feels like is my soul is trying to squeeze through that portal, and once it gets through, it's just void, nothingness, but it's the best feeling. It feels like freedom. It feels like there is nothing to worry about, and I'm going to be okay. And sometimes I get a little too comfortable there, because it's not just the void, the freedom that feels good. It's also the sensations. Your heart will be throbbing in a peculiar way, sending blood up. Like, it's so hard to explain. It's like boo, boo. And it's only connected to your brain. And it just keeps shooting that Ojas up and blood and energy. And you feel so connected to your body. And this is the most beautiful part about those experiences. When you come back into your body and your soul spent some time dancing with Shiva, that's where you can start ascertaining the knowledge, the downloads you've received from the divine. And not just that, you could start implementing them into your life. But even more profound than that, for me, the best part is how connected to my body I am. When you come out of those experiences, you don't stay enlightened forever. There's a lot of misconceptions out there that assume when you reach samadhi, enter the portal, unlock your crown, blast all that negative karma out, you become enlightened permanently. That's just not true. Enlightenment is not permanent. It's temporary. Even the most enlightened sages of our time or ever, they were never permanently enlightened, because we're human. We are going to accumulate negative karma, even if it's on accident. You stepped on an ant. Even if you accidentally thought something inappropriate, that's negative karma. You can't get rid of all of it. You're always going to be imperfect. But that's the beauty of being human. And that's the beauty of awakening, is embracing those imperfections and trying your hardest every day to get rid of them. Enlightenment is the process of getting rid of negative karma indefinitely for the rest of your life, so that you can free up your ancestors and hope and pray to God they continue that journey, so that your entire lineage is cleansed, purified, and renewed. I really hope that this video touched a few of your hearts and helped you just a little bit to understand what enlightenment and awakening is. This works. This is profound. And this has made an ordinary person, me, who was once ordinary, a better human being, which is what semen retention, Kundalini, and enlightenment is. How good can you get? That will be your #1 goal in life. That is the purpose of brahmacharya. aside from becoming nobody so that you can be whatever everyone needs, is literally becoming the best version of yourself, the greatest version of yourself, which is why I do not drink alcohol, I do not eat meat, I do not curse, I do not lie, and I try my hardest every day to adhere to these standards and become the best version of myself, because that's the whole goal in life. Not just to be better for ourselves, but for everyone and everything around us. God bless. I talk a lot about this in my new book, Unleash Your Inner Light. Scroll down to the description. You can check the link. It'll take you right to Amazon, where you can purchase the collector's edition that I just dropped. It's a big book with a lot of information, but I guarantee you this: just starting that book will awaken your soul, I promise.